What's going on, fire signs? Welcome back to my channel, My Cosmic Life. I am your girl, So Cosmic. Fire signs, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. This is for you. We're going to take a look at a soul connection for you, okay? Like, what the F is going on within this soul connection? Like, we're just going to take a look at it. Like, what is the contract between you and another person? Whoever you're thinking about when you decided to press play on this video, we're going to try to sort out what this connection is requiring out of you and that person. Like, where you're headed, you know, just what's going on, so you can get a deeper insight of why you two have decided to contract together and go through whatever it is that you're going through, okay? I want to send a huge shout out to all of my existing subscribers. Thank you guys for sticking by me and the channel and supporting me through like a 2-month hiatus. I've just been decompressing, going through some things and just sorting out some things in my own life. So I had to take a break, and you know, I just want to jump back into it and get back into the swing of things. So I want to say thank you for sticking by my side. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you decide to stick around, become a subscriber, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, share the video, and all that good stuff. I have to get back acclimated into doing my intros and all that stuff. So you guys are the first video out since that hiatus. So let's just get into it, okay? We're going to check out what the soul connection is. Also remember, if you have, you know, other placements or element placements, what am I trying to say? In your big three, your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or North Node, if you don't find a message here, is what I'm trying to say, go check out those other signs, okay? Those other elements, because I'm going to do the water. I think water will be last, but we're going to do earth next, and then we'll do air, and then water, okay? So this is for fire signs. What the F is going on? WTF with you and this person? What is the soul contract for the fire signs and the person they are connected to? Holy Divine Spirit, Most High God, source of our creation, please provide us some messages about the soul contract between the fire signs and their person. What are the messages? Dear Spirit, what are the messages for the fire signs? Alright, my loves, let's see what we got. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. We've got the Page of Swords. We've got the Seven of Wands. We have the Nine of Swords. And we have the Seven of Swords. Yikes. I definitely feel like whatever contract that you signed up with this person, like the soul contract that you made with this person, is very much a spiritual, bringing you spiritual lessons. 777, okay? Definitely some spiritual lessons here with the Strength card underneath. I feel like with this person, maybe there's been some time that has passed. I want to say that you guys have done this several times around too with this Seven of Pentacles. This is like something you guys have done several times, several lifetimes. You've come together to learn certain lessons. This could also indicate with this Seven of Pentacles that you've invested a lot of time into this situation or energy. A lot has been invested into this situation, but it feels like also like you're just waiting for something to happen, and it's just not happening. You're not really getting the rewards that you seek from all the time and the energy that has been, you know, invested into some type of situation. But I do get a sense of this is something that this is a connection that you've done several times around, several incarnations around with this person. And so this person probably feels very familiar to you in some format or some way. Yeah, I definitely feel like there's some type of karmic justice that, you know, you guys are trying to balance out things from past incarnations, and it's taken a lot of spiritual strength in doing so. It's like you come together, you have come together in this particular lifetime for this particular connection that you're experiencing now to learn some type of spiritual lessons and to strengthen yourselves spiritually, okay? there may be little to no contact with this person, very little communication. I do feel like you're learning stuff. That's why I feel like this is like a learning process, a connection where you guys are learning more about yourself and growing yourselves spiritually. It may not feel like that, but you know, it is what it is. Like even with this Seven of Swords, with deception and betrayal, when someone stabs you in the back or does something that, you know, feels like some type of betrayal, though there's lessons involved with that, obviously. Okay, I feel like currently both of you are maybe standing your ground about what it is that you want out of the connection, and so maybe there's some defensiveness on either or both sides of this connection, where someone is maybe holding back the communication, withholding communication, have maybe blocked someone even, but I do feel like the both of you, and again, apply this how this goes, you know, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But, you know, this causes a lot of stress and anxiety. There's a lot of being up at night and thinking about this connection, worrying about this connection, having anxiety about this connection, because I feel like, you know, there's a degree of not budging, and that could be one or both of you. Someone's not budging when it comes to what they desire out of this connection, what they believe in, as far as what they want out of the connection, or what they feel like they deserve in a connection altogether. Okay, but let's clarify and get some more messages here. Okay, fire signs, what other messages do we have for the fire signs? Holy Divine Spirit, Most High God, source of all creation, please provide some insight and clarity about what this connection is all about for the fire signs. What are they here to learn? What was the purpose of signing this contract with this person? What are the messages, please, Spirit? Ten of Wands. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot here, okay? I feel like, again, this is something you guys have done time and time again, and each time, you know, it just seems like maybe you're offloading some of this, the weight of the connection, what you're learning, but maybe in this particular incarnation, this particular lifetime, why you've come together, it just feels really heavy. You've been waiting and waiting and waiting. You don't feel like you're getting anything out of this connection. All right, show me this Page of Swords, please. Let me get one more on the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you're ready to move on. Someone's ready to move on from this connection, because it's like, I'm not getting anything in return. Okay, with that Seven of Pentacles, it's just a waiting, and it's becoming burdensome, and it's just a needing to move on with that Six of Swords. Okay. Yeah, it's like you guys are unable to come together for some reason. Show me this Page of Swords. Show me the Page of Swords, please. The Page of Swords with the Page of Swords. So there, I feel like there's something about communication here as well. Either one or both of you are learning how to mature as far as your communication style goes, being able to maturely communicate what you need in order for you guys to come into union. This could be like a twin flame connection for some of you, okay, if that's a concept that you believe in. But that Page of Swords with the Page of Swords, there could be some immaturity in the way you go about communicating, one or both of you, needing to develop the communication in a more mature matter or method. Okay, show me the Seven of Wands. Why is the Seven of Wands here? Seven of Cups. Definitely some spiritual lessons here. We have all the sevens out. Seven of Swords, Wands, Pentacles, and the Cups. Okay, so there's confusion. There's different options here, and so one or both of you could be, you know, very much exercising your right to stand your ground about what options you want. There could be some confusion surrounding this. Could be some Neptune energy that kind of surrounds this this connection as well, with that Seven of Swords and that Seven of Cups. Maybe not being able to see things clearly, and you kind of overthink things instead of feeling things with this Nine of Swords. Okay, you notice all those eyeballs, sets of eyes on her. That's weird. But But yeah, not being able to see things clearly. There's some confusion here. Neptune is a planet that, in its higher octave, higher octave of expression, it's unconditional love, it's romanticism, it's art, it's compassion, it's empathy, it's beautiful, okay? In its positive expression. In a negative expression, it could cause delusions. It causes, things to be foggy, unable to see things clearly. And so that could be an issue here. You guys are learning boundaries, and that could be what this Seven of Wands is standing your ground, enforcing proper boundaries within this connection, and eliminating, that confusion. So that could be one of the lessons that you guys agreed upon when you made this contract to come into this soul connection with one another. Okay? This could be someone that you were married to, are married to, have talked about being married to, potentially. Could be an earth sign that you're dealing with. Maybe the focus right now is for you to stand your ground about what it is to become very self-sufficient, and focusing on your career and your material world versus being in some type of romantic connection. Getting more grounded, again, with that King of Pentacles, is someone who's very grounded and not being in the clouds and confused by that Neptunian energy. Show me the Nine of Swords, please. Yikes. So we have the Three of Swords and the Six of Cups. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you are still very heartbroken over someone from the past. This connection, I do feel like this is, a soulmate, someone from past lifetimes. You've done this several times around, I feel like. But you're still worried about and having anxiety surrounding the memories, the heartbreak associated with whatever deception there was. Yeah, you're all up in your head. You feel trapped by your own thoughts with that Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords, okay? You feel really trapped, very overwhelmed and burdened by all of this, and needing to move on, knowing when to say when, okay? And physically, you may not be in connection with this person anymore. Like I said, there could be very little to no communication between you and this person. Someone could even be blocked with that Strength card and the Page of Swords out here twice. You both could be stalking each other on social media. And if it's not you doing that, the other person can be doing it. Just take what resonates, guys. But physically, you may not be in the connection any longer. Like, you're no longer in contact with this person. However, mentally and emotionally, you are still very much energetically tied to this person. And again, that's because there was a contract that was made between your souls to learn certain lessons here in this particular incarnation, okay? So show me the Seven of Swords. Yeah. You've done this over and over again. This is something you guys have done multiple times. This is the soul contract. This is the fate, the destiny. It was supposed to happen. You signed up for this. You agreed. Your souls agreed to make this contract, to learn these particular lessons, to gain some type of spiritual growth, wisdom in all of this. Again, some of you could have been married to this person, talked about marriage. Could be cultural differences, religious differences. From this person, ethnic differences, ethnicity differences with this person. So you're like, you've just learning something here. And of course, every soul connection has that learning aspect to it. But let's pull some cards from the Twin Flame Oracle and see what other messages we have. What are the additional messages, please? Holy Divine Spirit, Most High God, Source of all creation. What additional messages can you provide regarding this soul connection for the fire signs and their person? Additional messages. Let's see what we got. Alright, so we have potential, and I feel like that's what that Seven of Pentacles is. It's like there was this potential and you were just waiting, investing, and nothing really came out of it, okay? We also have fertility. Could share children with this person. Again, marriage could have been a thing for some of you. Having children. I also feel like it says here, fresh ideas, manifest, growth, plant your seeds, okay? I also feel like this is that spiritual growth that I was talking about. You're fertile with the ability to gather information with these pages of swords here, and come up with new ideas on what your spiritual path is supposed to look like, okay? Gaining information about that spiritual growth. We also have rise above, drama, obstacles, pettiness, find the strength to rise. So there's that strength card with the rise above. It's going to take a lot of strength to rise above this heartbreak, to get past the memories, to rise up. I'm also getting rise above the clouds here, okay? So you can get maybe like a bird's eye view over the clouds and be able to see your options here and see through the fog of illusion, okay? We also have deception. So there's that Seven of Swords. There was some deception in this connection, or there is some deception within this connection. Sometimes it's just the illusion. It's the deception that we cast over ourselves. That's self-deception, making ourselves believe that, you know, someone is supposed to be our long-term partner, when it's just a reason that you guys have come together to learn certain lessons. And it's definitely some type of soulmate contract here, okay? This is a soulmate. Companionship, your best life partner. Could be, you know, but whatever the reason you guys have come together, it's to learn some type of spiritual lessons here. We have all the sevens out. And then we have winter. So winter could have something or be significant to you all as far as this connection goes. Maybe you met in the winter. Maybe this upcoming winter, depending on where you're where you are in the world, is significant to, you know, maybe you guys moving on from the situation with that Six of Swords. I don't know, but let's get a couple final messages about this soul connection. What are the messages for the fire signs? So under the deck, we have past life relationship. That's what I said. You guys have done this several times around. You share past life together with that Six of Cups. You've done this over and over with this Wheel of Fortune. This is something, it's like the deception is something that you've repeatedly have to deal with within this connection, this contract, okay? So we had make the effort, but it came in reverse. So I feel like that's telling you not to make any particular efforts as it relates to this particular connection, okay? We also have finances and career. Remember I said with that King of Pentacles, maybe the focus is supposed to be on your finances and career, or your material world, focusing on becoming grounded in that aspect, okay? Maybe this isn't the focus. This connection is no longer a focus for you. It's time to move on. Because it is burdensome with this Six of Swords and this Ten of Wands. It's like it's time to move on to something that's going to be a little bit more calmer for you. It is safe for you to love. So, you know, that is a little contradictory, but, you know, it is safe for you to love. Don't worry about the deception moving forward in any type of connections, whether it's you rekindling something in this connection on down the line. Maybe next winter could be significant again as it relates to this connection, but it is safe for you to love. Don't, you know, stay stuck in this energy. Six of Cups, Three of Swords is like the memories in harboring that heartache. So don't stay stuck there, okay? So that is what I have for you, my lovely fire signs. I do hope it resonates for you. If it does, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit me up in those comments, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.